Hey, I'm here with Bill Lannerman Tractor, and we've got to tear out of some concrete. People weren't careful with the driveway, and got to tear the concrete out. Tell me what's going on here, Bill.
We're going to try to tear out as much as we can without making a mess. Pretty much impossible. Make a big mess every time you tear the concrete out, and then you come back and pretty it all up before you do concrete. But if you got 4 inches, you got rebar, it's a little bit of a struggle.
Goodness.
So we'll see how it goes.
All right, let's get it. So what are we doing?
Putting the concrete for the sidewalk for the driveway.
Do we have to do all of it, or just
From here back.
all the way to the road,
All the way to the road.
even the culvert?
No, we're not supposed to do that. I think we'll go back in.
Wow. Okay. All right. This is Bill Lannerman with Lannerman Tractor. He's one of my friends, and the young man in the blue t-shirt there, that's John Allen. He works with Bill. So I was out filming this job for him, breaking up some concrete. We also work together on jobs. If we need 2 excavators, a larger job like a pond or something like that. John's pointing out to him to try to hook your tooth right there on the joint of the concrete to see if you can get it to move. And I am new on the camera, as you can see. There's some features on this stick that I'm using that I haven't quite figured out. Kind of does a thing on its own once in a while. Anyway, so Bill was telling me earlier is that a propane truck had backed into this driveway and cracked it. And so the propane company has to pay to haul this out and break it up and report. So what do you have to do, John? Just break it all loose and then come in and cut the rebar off? Because it's all hooked together with rebar.
Oh, we've already cut down there.
Yeah, but this stuff here is, he picks one piece up and it's hooked to the other piece.
Oh, you just fold it up until it breaks and kind of crumbles, and then we put it in the dumpster.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Got it.
We don't separate it if that's what.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Well, not really separate it, but you can't drag the whole driveway over. You gotta break it into chunks to some degree.
You see how he kind of works his bucket back and forth?
Yeah.
And how he snapped that one off?
Oh, it'll just break it right up, huh?
Well.
Oh, yeah, I
He's
see.
working at it. Yeah.
I see. Right there. Okay, cool.
He
All
can
right.
do it though.
Now I get it. Okay, I missed the best part. So tell me what happened while I was out.
Well, we went and got a breaker and tore it up in smaller pieces.
Okay, and what's a breaker?
It's a hydraulic breaker, fits on that skid steer.
Okay, kind of like a jackhammer?
Jackhammer.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Fits on the skid steer over there. He broke it up
I notice there's some really big pieces in here. Why do you leave the big pieces? Why not make them smaller?
Whatever I can lift. I
Oh,
can lift those big ones.
okay. And do you have to separate the steel now?
No.
No? Okay. Then are we waiting for a dump truck another
Yep.
day?
We're waiting right now.
Okay.
He's on his way.
Oh, all right. And where does he take that to?
We busted a hydraulic hose on that breaker.
Oh, you did? Did you get it all up before you broke it?
Yeah, good enough, yeah.
Okay. And where do they dump this once they you load it?
They take it to a landfill.
Oh, that far? They can't just dump it somewhere, huh? So,
Wherever our landfill's at.
all right, well, let's get to work.
So Bill's excavator is a E60. Mine is an E42. We use the same size buckets. His has a little, his weighs another 1,000 pounds more than mine does, maybe 1,500. And it also has about a 2-foot longer reach. And it has a higher lift capacity and breakout force. Breakout force is, bucket breakout force is the ability to, like if you're trying to pull a stump out of the ground by just twisting pivoting the bucket. You'll have a little more force to do that. And but other than that, doing this job right here, my 42 will be able to keep up with Bill's. So we do a lot of jobs together. When we need a big excavator, we use 2 small ones. Okay, so at lunch the other day, Bill's explaining to me that these truck drivers are really very, what am I trying to say here? Very sensitive about you messing up their dump truck, because a lot of them are private haulers. And so when you're putting stuff in their dump truck, you got to make sure you don't just accidentally bang into it, because you'll get a bad reputation. So I thought that was pretty interesting. We try to be as careful as we can anytime we're around anybody's property, including our own. But sometimes, you bump into stuff. But he says, make sure you don't bump into stuff, or bump into the truck. So, you can see the rebar here that it's only, I think it was only 3/8. So if that was 1/2 inch or 5/8, you'd have a much tougher time. But with the breaker, they break it into small pieces. They usually put a driveway in about like on 4-foot centers. So there's not a lot of rebar in it, but unless you break it into small pieces like this, it can be a challenge. Another thing we always do is that when a truck comes in like this, we try to put some dirt in the bottom of the truck as a cushion, rather than just dump the concrete right in the bottom of the truck. Because again, it's going to dent it up. Once you get a few pieces across the bottom, then you can go ahead and just drop stuff in, because it'll hit the concrete and won't be hitting the metal bed. Also, if you're loading concrete, a grapple on this skid steer is awesome, but you have to load from the same level that the truck is on, otherwise you won't be able to reach over the top. You can see where the skid steer on the right is down on the grass area there, and it doesn't have the reach to get up over the top of the dump truck where it's sitting right now. Don't you hit that truck, Bill. Yeah, there you go. Maybe scratch paint doesn't count. Like I said, I'm learning this stuff. Hey, thanks again for joining in and watching the video with us today. Be sure to like and subscribe. Subscribing is really important. We're just getting started out with our channel, and it encourages other people that there's value here, so we'd encourage you to do that. Also, give us any suggestions, anything you want to hear or want to know about. We'd love hearing from you. We'll be happy to get back with you and maybe be able to answer some questions actually in the videos and stuff that we get. That might be kind of fun. So anyway, you guys have a good day, and we'll see you on the next one.
So what are we doing?
Putting the concrete for the sidewalk or for the driveway.
Do we have to do all of it? Or just
Just from here back.
all the way to the road?
All the way to the road.
Even the culvert?